Sawubona, the Cowork Walkthrough Kit is a set of Remotion components that animate a product interface, cursor, menus, composer, task stream from a beat sheet. No screen recorder, no click tracking, just props. To be clear, nothing you are watching is a screen recording of Cowork. This is a tool for making explainer videos that simulates the Cowork interface. Every pixel is a Remotion component driven by props, the cursor, the menus, the typing. When something types, a beat sheet typed it. Cowork is not a conversation window. It is a task execution environment, and the interface makes that visible. This kit is a library of animated Remotion components that show every part of that interface, from the window frame to the composer input to the task stream, without rendering a single pixel by hand. The window has 3 zones. The title bar holds the traffic lights and an optional task title. The sidebar holds the org label, navigation items, and a recents list. The main pane is blank canvas. Every overlay child renders there at canvas coordinates. The Cowork menu component springs in as a floating panel, rows with a chevron open nested panels. Each row can carry an anchor ID, a string that the anchor registry maps to canvas coordinates. The cursor reads those coordinates. It never needs to know where anything is on screen. The cursor walks a path of anchor ID, sidebar item 0, then the connectors row, then the slack toggle. It eases between them with cubic in out. Click waypoints add a scale dip and a ripple ring. If any anchor in the path is not registered, verify path throws at render time. A blank frame in Studio means a missing anchor, not a missing component. The composer zone lives at the bottom of the pane. Text reveals by derived character rate, text length divided by the available frames, so duration and content stay in sync without a keyframe array. Scope and mode chips sit below the input. The send button turns blue and pulses when typing completes. When the task runs, the pane becomes a task stream. A prompt bubble appears first, then tool calls arrive as 2 lines, monospace text, a spinner while the call is live, a blue check when it returns. The meta field on the right shows a return value, 14 rows, 3 files, whatever the tool surfaces. Results arrive in 2 forms. The card grid lays out up to 6 cards in a 3-column grid. Each card can carry a dot, a tag, and a subtitle. The review list that follows gives every item a badge, pass, warn, or fail. Badge tone maps to color so status reads before the label does. The side rail appears in the right column and tracks the run as it goes. Progress shows as a list. Done items get a blue check and strike through. The active step gets a blue dot. Pending items wait in gray. The Files section below lists every document the task touched with depth indentation and timestamps. The Settings panel covers the full pane. The left column is a nav list with one section highlighted. The right column shows rows with 4 kinds of controls. A spring animated toggle, a drop-down chip, a textaria that types on like the composer, or nothing at all for rows that carry only a label and a description. The insight, a product walkthrough, is a rendering problem, not a design problem. You declare what the interface shows. The components compute the timing. The cursor navigates by anchor ID, every coordinate derived, nothing authored. That is the difference between a screencast and a kit. Your turn, look at a feature in your own product. What interaction would you express as an anchor path? Sketch the anchor ID, sidebar.item.0, composer.send, whatever names the elements, then wire a CursorLayer path to them. Drop it into a beat sheet and see what Remotion renders. Cowork,